Hello, how are you guys doing? Took the day off yesterday, went to a Warhammer tournament, very casual tournament. It was good, sort of. Actually, I think I came home more, I went there to relax, to have a good time. And I think I came home more frustrated and angry than I was before I left, which is not ideal. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about just real quickly the charity art contest. If you haven't heard of it, we're doing a charity again this year, again for PCRF, which is Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation. I figure we should probably note that right off the bat because it's a good charity. I talked about it in today's arcade video. Let's see, where is it? Hootie gave me a little thing to read off. Android Priest, thank you for 30 months of support. That's holy shit. Let's see. May 24th to July 12th. Contest ends at 11:59 Eastern Daylight Time. 2 categories, traditional art and digital art. 1 submission per user. You can still submit artwork without entering the contest if you wish. The theme is like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, small farming town sort of thing. In like the cute, cool way, not the bad ways, I guess. It's good. 4 prizes, 1 for each of the categories, and then 2 randoms. And yeah, if you're interested, the website would be hope.vineshroom.net, and then you go to 2019 art contest and read the rules. And there you go. But anyway, I just wanted to start with that because if you guys are thinking about doing some art, we're gonna do a stream. And I originally joined Vinesauce to just have something on in the background while I did art. So it's kind of come full circle with me having an art channel. Anyway, this tournament I went to, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit. And I know no one cares about the specifics here, so I'm going to try and be a little bit general about what happens. Let me get this over here. Actually, we're about to go into the trial, aren't we? So I'll be quick. So tournament, 3 rounds, very casual tournament. 1,000 points, for those of you that know, 2v2, random teams. So basically the size of a normal game, but you're controlling half of the army, and then you have some rando who's controlling the other half. Now, before I went, I was like, it would really suck. I'm laying down in bed to go to bed on Friday night. And I'm like, what would really suck is if someone shows up at the tournament with a whole bunch of Forge World crap or Daradeos or fucking Castellans or some shit like that. And I get there, first game goes fine. My partner goes, "This is my first game," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's my first game for the tournament too. Is this your first tournament as well?" He's like, "No, this is my first game ever. I'm really excited." I'm like, fuck. So that game didn't go great, but whatever. He was playing his favorite units. The opponents didn't really know what they were doing. We put in a pretty good effort, and we did okay. Second game, however, was bullshit. So how I said, I really hope that no one fucking comes with, Daradeos and Forge World stuff? Well, he didn't bring a Castellan at least, right? So we didn't have enough people to have, a full, 2v2 on every table. So we had a 2v1. And this guy just had a whole bunch of bullshit. Bullshit fucking units. So Forge World, for those who aren't aware, it's generally considered, you got money, but you want to spend it on something more than just regular fucking Warhammer crap, right? And the rules for them are somewhere between, just bad to ridiculously overpowered. It's like someone was drunk when making them. And you have to have a whole bunch of money in order to play them. Carcass, thank you for 13 months of support. I'm about to dive into the trial, but I just got to vent for just 5 seconds. So if you need to go get a coffee or whatever before I get into the trial, I understand. But, he cheats the whole game. The kid I'm teamed up with he's very much a thin your paints kind of thing, but he's really just not doing, he's doing his best. He really has heard that, such and such unit is good, and he thinks the lore behind it is cool. He's about 13, maybe 12. He's a child. He doesn't know what's going on. I know the rules well enough to know that that guy is being an asshole. Like, he's doing stuff, and the kid is like, okay. And I'm like, no, that's bullshit, and you know it. And I don't say that, and I don't say it that way because I want the kid to have a good time, but I also want to protect him from getting, like, his shit beaten in by some asshole. And the guy's doing the whole thing, the whole game, he's giving this kid shit, like, off to the side. When his friends would come over and ask, hey, how's it going? The kid be talking to him, and then the guy's like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna, I mean, honest, this kid doesn't know what he's doing, so I'm just gonna, play against you instead. And I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. So there were parts where it was like, we had to make very crucial, critical decisions. And I was like, hey, so we have these two options. Which one do you want to do? Right? And he was like, I want to do the bad decision. Objectively the worst of the two options. And I was like, cool, we're doing that. Because I don't care, because it's a casual fucking tournament. Anyway, thank you for the 19 months of support, Wolfhouse. So we get to the end of the tournament. The other round was really cool. It was fine. It ended up being a tie, whatever. So anyway, we get to the part where we're giving out awards. The awards are for Best Painted Army. The Best Player Painted Army goes to this woman who's got like a Waluigi-themed orc list. It's fucking amazing. It was like, everyone was just like, yeah, of course. Right? I'm still venting about my Warhammer crap that no one cares about. You can skip ahead into the video once the screen goes away. So that was great. That was amazing. Like, wow. Great. Good shit. Best sportsmanship? Best fucking sportsmanship. You know that Forge World guy? You know the guy that I was complaining about? That was insulting my fucking partner the whole time? He gets it. Because he let me know at the beginning of the game that, hey, if you put your guy there, I can snipe him. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my fucking Rhino tank up on top of this thing, because Wobbly Model allows him to balance on a fucking, like, radio tower. He can, the Rhino can go straight up the fucking tower and lands right on top of the so imagine, like, you know the antenna on your car? Imagine a tank resting perfectly on that. And he was like, yeah, if I get up there, then I'll be close enough to be able to kill your sniper warlord guy. And I'm like, that's bullshit, and you know it. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's rules as written. I'm like, no, it's not. You're actively cheating now. So anyway, they give him that award. So that was a gut punch for me, because it's just like, this guy was an asshole the whole time. He was cheating in very small ways. Like, oh yeah, my guy has 15 wounds. It's like, well, he had 14 a minute ago. Yeah, well, I said 15. It's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that story. I'm just pissed off is the point. And the thing is, it was a shitty, like, dollar store medal, too. I should probably cut this all out for the sake of the after hours thing, but someone was asking what happened. The long and short of it is, someone with $600 to $700 worth of... And the only reason he started cheating was because he was losing. The kid couldn't do much, because he didn't really bring that great of an army. And I went fucking hardcore into this dude. I wanted to win not because, like, it's, whatever, it's a casual tournament, but, like, I wanted to win because I wanted to kick that guy's ass. I wanted that kid especially to, like, do some real important play and get a kill off on one of his bullshit units, right? With one of his just like, oh, I brought this because I like the lore behind this unit, because the model looks cool, right? I wanted him to win for that stupid reason. I mean, it was a cheap medal. And there was also, like, awards for, like, random gift cards. I got one of those. I have rage issues. I'm realizing this, and I understand this, but you're fucking dick if you go to a casual tournament with fucking Forge World and then you make fun of children. There's a $25 gift card that's, like, almost enough to buy one guy. Fuck this game. Anyway, why don't we play Dangarompa, because that's why you're actually here. Probably should have played something like Minecraft or whatever to have this vent, because you did, Phil. You just missed it. We didn't win. That's the other thing is, he won because he cheated at the end and said, oh, my guy, yeah, he actually had, you know, I was counting down with his health, not up. So, you know, he's fine. And it's like, well, everyone else you've been counting down, so like you should I think you did it wrong. Yeah, that's what sucks. That's why I'm fucking pissed, is because he shouldn't have won. Like, if there's justice in this world, he should not have won. Ahem, so is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. Toko is... You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm just kidding. Who could I... How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, go ahead and drag her here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Like, I don't know if that's something that's like, I don't know. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna stop talking about that because this is like a major plot point in the game. And this is like really crucial that I pay attention. I just needed to talk about it. Oh! He reappeared, then dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Oh, also, someone... I've actually got a thing I want to do real quick. I know it seems like I'm just like... So, apparently... create room. Spoilers. Alright. So, now, if I've done this right, you should be able to click the rooms thing up in the top right. Like, above stream chat, it should say, like, rooms with, like, a weird, like, symbol, right? Does everyone see that, or is that just me? But there should be now a spoilers chat room that you guys can go into that I will not be looking at. But if you guys want to go, holy shit, Rev is fucking galaxy brain shit, you can you guys can go there and have all the spoilers you want in that chat. All nice and contained. And then when you want to come out here and, you know, not give spoilers, then you can do that. Let's contain all of it in one spot. Sound good? And then if you want spoilers, if you want to know whether or not I'm on the right track and you haven't played this game, you can go there. Cool? Cool. All right. Someone recommended I do that, and I was like, that's kind of fucking obvious. So anyway. Apparently Limes does that, and it's just like, that's such a good idea. Well, now everyone is here, right? Okay, then, hustle inside the elevator and let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. 12-ounce Kato. Thank you for the 7 plus 2 months of support. Okay, if you want me to say it like that. 7!
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to figure out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro. She was so gentle, so calm, so meek. Nobody had any problems with her. She was super murderable, though. Is there any way to access spoiler chat on mobile? I do not know. I don't actually know much about Twitch mobile, to be honest. Chihee! Ro, what? Is that how it's pronounced? Like, what? Okay. That murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Alright, well... Who do I suspect? Well, pretty much him, but he used her to do it, or is convincing her that she did it. Not with a Michael Jackson accent. Is proper Japanese pronounced with a Michael Jackson accent? Does that make sense? It's top left for mobile. That's unnecessarily weird. Like, why? Why is it in the other corner? What the fuck? Make it constant. God damn it. Alright, well, apparently it's there. Cheerios. It gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Yeah, I don't believe that. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. You. Who's my favorite Primarch? Magnus the Red, because he did nothing wrong. Hey, Emma. I guess it wasn't much help in this one. Anyway, Celeste. Remember when you said I was like Celeste? She's kind of kind of low-key a bitch. Favors God in 40k. Nurgle, I guess. Korn, maybe? Oh, they're all good, you know? Not Slanesh, though. Okay, so she's doing great. Mondo, how you doing? I mean, Nurgle's favorite number is 7. So, you know, that works. Who's your favorite character right now, then? I mean, like, I like to hang out with Mondo, and I like to hang out with Celeste. I hung out a lot with Cheerios, but then she died. Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Have you noticed that Toko is acting weird? Says everyone in the room.
How very sad.
For being 3D, she was quite remarkable. I think you'll find that, of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. I think you'll find that all of the ladies in this game are actually literally two-dimensional. Like, not as far as their writing. That's actually one thing I do have to commemorate. Commemorate? Condemn? No, what's the word? Congratulate the game for doing right. Lucky Dingo, thank you for 7 months of support. Getting a lot of that today. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? I mean, no, it doesn't.
Shall we go? Well then.
Okay, none of you are going to say anything useful right now, are you? Alright. Commend? Condo. Alright, now I'm gonna be real. Where's the button? There it is. Just 40k. I don't have enough money to be into like cocaine hobbies. The plastic crack is gonna kill me. I tell you that. Like, I've just now gotten my army to where I want it, and with that $25 gift card, I'm gonna be buying some other craps, you know. I don't feel like I have all the information that I need. Maybe I should like. I feel like I should take a wow, his hair is so big. I feel like I should take a moment to like read over this stuff. Steelbox thing with the heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. I mean, that's a good question. Whose? Everyone's hair is ridiculous. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally. Alright. It came to a stop. Can I? Alright. It's been a couple of days. It's been about 4 days since the last time I played this. So I do want to, like, look over what we got. And that way, like, you know, I know what's up. Alright, so. She was killed at around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room, but we know that the murder actually happened in the boys' locker room because the poster was moved because the girls do not have a big titty anime girl in their room. Instead, they have a boy idol group, I guess. Is their like inspirational poster? Is it? It's a big titty anime girl and inspirational poster. Like, hang in there. Like you have with those little cats, but instead of, like, hanging on there with boobs. Alright, let's see. Blow to the head. She was killed instantly. Alright. So, she wanted to get stronger, but she didn't want to hang out with Sakura or, what's her name? and probably was killed with his dumbbell. And Mondo said that she wanted to become strong because she had an inferiority complex. You can't get in here unless if you have the right ones. How did she get into the boys? So, if I know that she got into the boys' locker room to do the workout, how did she do that? Someone's was missing. Someone's was missing, right? Junko's and Sayaka's were both in work, which means Leon's was. So she took Leon's in order to get in there, so that way she wouldn't have to interact with the two other girls, so that way she wouldn't feel weird about the fact that she was working out. She wouldn't get, like, someone walking in on her while she was working out, because she feels bad about that. That she's weak. I streamed a game of Warhammer once. I'm in the works of getting some stuff going with, well, I don't want to go into it, but there is a possibility that I'll be on a bat rap at some point. That's not on my channel, and I'm working on that as soon as I can. Genocide Jack is apparently the guy. All right. But we don't know much about Genocide Jack, aside from the fact that they're probably a high school student because of when they murder people. Okay. Alright, so there was a... Is that possible that Chihiro is just, like, cross-dressing? Did she ever address herself as a girl? I mean, the blackish stain is from the coffee, protein coffee mix that Sakura has. And then that's where the things were swapped. And then Chihiro's handbook was not found on her corpse. It had apparently gone missing. I mean, she looks really cute. I see what you're saying, but, like... had been suspended. Her hands had been bound by some kind of... Okay. The stain didn't disappear. It's just that it moved rooms. And then the extension cord for the lamp that was in the library, which was frequented by... what's his name? Yeah, Byaka, Rich Bitch, and Crazy Bitch... went missing and was later used to tie up her hands. And then she went and got workout. Okay, so I feel like I've got it. I think I've got it. I think I know what's going on well enough to be able to do this. Okay. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste your time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. Rip roaring, ready to go. Gotta say, don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get the show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly room, a deadly chair, a deadly person, a deadly barbell, a deadly coffee spill, a deadly class trial. Do you want to save? Yep. Definitely. Alright, now. So what? So how many skills can I have? Increases the time limit. Okay. Increases the speed of memorization statement. Effective in during the non-stop debate. Costs 2 SP. Melodious voice. So I guess I should, okay, so I should hang out with whoever I think is most likely to die in any given week. So that way I can get all of their abilities before they get killed. You have a limited number of SP you can use, yes. But, like... I only have so... When do I mean, like, I don't have that many SP, so I might as well just, like, equip all of the ones I've got because I've had 8 out of 14. Can I use this in any other way? Like, it's just for equipping abilities, right? So because I don't have that many abilities, I might as well equip everything and call it there, right? Am I misunderstanding how this works? Correct. It's skill points, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go with that setup because that's the best abilities that I could have because they're the only abilities that I have. All right, I spent like 25 minutes remembering what we were doing
Let's begin
and
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone, okay then. Let's talk about the murder weapon!
Easy enough. This is gonna be wild because I'm not totally sure who did it at this point. It's not like the first one when I knew within 25 seconds. I can't unhear him as Elmo now. Fuck off! I hate you for this.
Fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monochrome,
Oh, okay.
the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh, okay, that wasn't right either. Oh, okay, it has to be a contradiction, right.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Chihiro's
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But
What was
kind
it
of
to-
blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, you fucking...
Interesting.
God damn it!
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
No, I know what I was trying to shoot. Okay, I pressed space to aim better.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears
I
it was
missed.
a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
I thought it said cunt there for a second. That was,
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at
That's
the
a
scene of
weird
the crime?
thing. They're having a class trial. It just screams cunt out of nowhere. Hold it! Oh, alright.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's
Pretty
no
amazing that it
mistake
only
and
took
no room
one,
for
like,
doubt on
they
this one.
only hit them once. Like, that's very precise with a fucking dumbbell. That's like a weapon of opportunity.
You looked at her head wound?
You realize that we die if we get this wrong, right? Like, that's not fucking weird of her. That's actually fairly normal.
That's so creepy!
It's our job as investigators. I am surprised I couldn't do that.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Okay, it's definitely him then.
What? For real?
Like, I feel like there's supposed to be a red herring, but I'm not sure who the red herring is supposed to be. Like, also I love his jiggles.
Chihiro's killer is
Toko.
fiendish serial killer,
Oh, okay.
Genocide Jack.
A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, I would like to learn the rules. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your actions. The truth bullets will disappear if you hit these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in the way. Press the right mouse button to attach a sign, which you can use to shut down. Alright, yeah. So you right click in order to change your ammo to a silencer, and then you okay. time limit will decrease, so make sure you aim correctly. Okay. The shut the fuck up button. But if your action... Okay, so it's not set to gentle. It's set to normal. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and focus on the situation in front of you. Well, good luck and have fun. Alright, I assume there's going to be a lot, so...
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure.
Oh!
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
Right-click just...
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
I can't unsee that now. So I gain a second every time.
No one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it?
Thank you,
What was something
Extra
like that
Hot
doing in the
Eggs.
library?
You changed your name because I do not recognize that. But thank you for the 11 months of support. Extra Hot Eggs.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
How about we don't just forget major points of the... Okay.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics.
I thought I had to,
of
like,
every
turn on
Genocide
the
Jack
silencer
case.
and then turn off the silencer, but it's just like you right-click to silence, you left-click to shoot the right things.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Kendra, thank you for the 9 months of support. Like, could someone kill this guy? Like, if you're gonna fucking kill someone, kill this guy. He can't fight back. He's gonna try and do some, like, karate-ass shit that he saw in some, like, anime, right? He's gonna try and pull, like, he's gonna do a Kamehameha wave, right? He's gonna try and pull that stuff. You can just, like, slam his fucking nose through his skull and he'll be dead, okay?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Also, VSync, what is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case,
I feel like I'm being
the killer
used.
suspends the
I
body
know
in a
I'm being
certain way.
used.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Why does everyone put this weight on me? Like, this is some weird fucked up social experiment where everyone except for me is involved.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
I have a feeling it's spoilers, but I would love to know what bloodlust translates to and what booblust translates to. Like, what were the original phrasings? Don't tell me right now, because I have a feeling that bloodlust is going to be important later, because they actually wrote it out, rather than just using the thing the way they did on the first one.
There's only one logical answer.
It spells
I can
Leon
think
backward.
of.
Holy shit!
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide
Or
Jack.
has inside knowledge on what Genocide Jack would do. Now, who do we know who has inside fucking knowledge on what Genocide Jack would do? Also, because someone is definitely going to get, like, killed somehow, I think what I'm going to do is I'll cut this VOD into, like, a couple of different pieces. So that way the killing is in a separate VOD than the majority of this. And that should make things fine.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Oh no. Who's your Dangarompa waifu? They're all like half my age. That makes things super weird.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What?
Why is he right between the two women? Put him nowhere near any woman. I think we can arrange the room to that be the case.
Hey. Okay. Wait. Hold on a sec. Toko has like blotophobia or whatever. Remember?
Yeah,
What
but
kind
she's
of
got
serial
like
killer is
split
afraid of
personality
blood?
disorder, because that's gonna be a thing.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's not a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. How can he be both? It's one person, but multiple people. She can't be two people at once. Yeah, she can, because that's how this is gonna work. Hangman's Gambit. How does this work again? Okay. Shit. What am I trying to spell? Okay, I'm doing this wrong. What am I supposed to... Okay, well, how does that work again? Oh, it's somehow me. What? Okay, can I just, like, skip this and load? You're gonna spell whatever you're trying to spell. Oh, I can't load, so I just gotta lose. Yeah, actually I do.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Everyone's like, alright, so what's going on, Mokoto? And he's just like, and it's like, oh, it's him. He's actually stupid. Alright, am I looking for split personality disorder? What? That kid can't spell. Shit. Okay, S is definitely in there. Okay, C? Are we going for are you really wanting me to spell schizo? Game, come on now. That's like completely unrelated condition.
Now I understand.
Okay. I was like, it's not gonna be Z, right?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Those are completely different disorders.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
You're an ass.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I guess. Apparently, schizo is the only word that would have fit in the translation of the game from the Japanese without breaking it, because they've got to have a certain number of letters, I guess. It's not the game's fault, it's the translator's fuck up, I guess. Her behavior changed.
I got it!
That's why
You're
she...
talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Yes, the cursed thumbnail.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Schizo is like either schizophrenic or schizotypical, which are vaguely similar, but not related to... Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world is a front and back, a top and inning, a bottom, a sea of truth, and a web of lies. It's quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
The fan translation went with DID. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. She wasn't acting funny, that's for sure. She had a melancholy tone in that. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
I mean, or she went into shock. I mean, people do weird fucking shit when they, like, are in a bad position, when they're in a bad situation. The most famous example is on the Titanic. You would expect people to be running around and screaming, but most accounts say that people just sat down, like, in the hull, and just didn't move. Like, the way that people actually panic is totally different than what you would expect. You would expect that people run and scream, but when you get to a certain level of stress and panic and worry, that you just shut down mentally. It's really fucking weird.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiends. See,
the reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
I don't know what I'm supposed to expect that I'm supposed to be thinking. I originally read that as, like, I don't want, like, to be let out, like he's implying here. I read it the other way around, which is the way that I think I was supposed to read it. Where, now I want to read it as, this guy is Genocide Jack. But I assume that that's not how the game's running this.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
Am I Genocide Jack? Well, I mean, if I see a dead body and I start, like, foaming at the mouth, then, you know, maybe.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her.
I've only seen like a handful of corpses in my life.
At any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
This is all a lie.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
So, here's the other thing. He can pin this on her and have done it himself. Like, case closed otherwise. Either it's absolutely her, which is what we're supposed to be thinking right now, or he's framing her because he knows that she's actually Genocide Jack.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the
I mean, if
real
she
world,
goes out of,
not some
like,
romantic
being able
fantasy
to, like,
fairy tale.
be here in reality, it's entirely possible that, like, when she was off on, like, whatever, like, with the other personality, that she could have done nothing, and he could have been doing stuff, and then when she snaps back to reality, she snaps back to the other personality, that, oh, actually, you know, everything about this seems like my handiwork. It must have been me, even though this time it specifically wasn't. That's what I'm thinking is actually what's happening.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Like, this case is too quick if that's the actual answer. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. I don't But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control ever again. Yeah,
You
okay.
said if
I know what's up now.
Kept my promise. You would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
What? How do I look at the last thing? You said if I kept my promise, you'd go out with me. Oh, honey, you are not okay. Like on a whole different level.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't meet.
How is this gonna work? Oh, come on, game. Don't just be like, we can just ask to speak to her. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill. Wrong gender, everyone, but okay.
What the heck?
I mean, yeah,
So you figured it out, huh? Well,
the best
whatever.
girl.
What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's a good question, Mondo.
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality!
This is actually not how it works, though.
One of them happens to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
What?
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Does Genocide Jill shop at, like, Hot Topic? Like, what is this? This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Did you murder her, though?
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to the... And another thing. The police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
If you do it, shit, yeah.
Just kidding again!
Everyone's just like, what the fuck is happening?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
Jill, did you fucking do it? Can someone ask her?
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or
So that's
secret
the
would be
embarrassing
revealed.
memory or secret. There you go.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Not really. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, yeah. Being a murderous, rampaging serial killer is pretty bad.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the
Thank you for
culprit.
finally saying it.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
I mean, framing a murderer with the serial killer's main motive and MO and all that shit, like, props to you for getting that shit right. Like, real good shit, but...
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
I believe her. Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something else is bothering me. What she said. I'm gonna need more details about all of this. Alright, it's time. Is that my only bullet? Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to
I'm gonna
believe
screw
it?
this up the first time.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Missed. I hope it's the... Okay, there's two possible ones.
You killed her.
Yeah, don't forget to...
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an...
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches complete. What more proof?
God damn it! Like, that should have hit!
Give it up. You killed her.
Space, I know. I just thought I could hit it without having...
I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any...
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
I mean... I'm gonna just say it, like... Regardless of the fact that she didn't do it, she's still a super fucking, like liability here. Like, do we want to be locked in a murder school with a serial killer? Like, she's good at this. So, she's gonna get let off the hook for this.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing
Yeah,
things.
it's scissors instead of rope.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
I think the top middle one, someone mentioned, like, I think that's Kojima.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Sort of. A little bit.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yeah, Smarch bitch didn't get his shit together. Here,
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
yeah, instead of bludgeoning, it's a stabbing.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
A specific type, too. It's the same type of scissors. Like, she went out and got 5 of the same kind of scissors for this one dude. In fact, it looks like 5 is required. Like,
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Makoto actually figured something out on his own. Holy shit. No one told him.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Like, holy shit. He gains his one brain cell. Like, it formed together. It all worked out.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
What the fuck?
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay, so I get through your psycho bitch. We're gonna dial that back a little bit. Dial it back a little bit. Stop it with the food analogies. We're all good at something here. He's good at being dumb. You're good at killing people. We get that.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Yes. The second difference unrelated to how she was suspended. In the photos, the genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through the hands. Here you'll see the clear difference. What was used to...
I got it!
It was rope. I mean, maybe
you
she just
remember
had
what
to
the
do, like,
killer
something
used
to
to
get it to
suspend
work,
her?
but that's not what happened here.
They used some
Like,
kind of rope to
certainly
hang
you'd
her
be able
up
to
by
find
her
enough
wrist.
pairs of scissors. Even if it's not the same kind of scissors, but the same, some scissors, right?
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Again, scissors. I don't know how she stabbed through a human hand into a concrete wall and had that actually work? Haru,
Specifically,
Kerr, and Rev
there's
are
a
now
razor
one and the
sharp
same. I have
scissors.
no idea what that means, but I'm going to take insult to it because I don't know what it means. Fuck you.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Oh, wow. I mean, she's talented in many different ways. She can make romantic, like, novels, and she can make scissors. That's really good.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Talent. Real Renaissance woman we got here. Perfect housewife. What? And makes murders.
You know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Your name is now Big Mac. I approve of that nickname.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there. Just wait.
A pattern?
Can you just tell us?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Okay, so for what? Hold on. Hold on. Can I pull that up? Can I read more of it? No, apparently not. Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding the genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. Look at the names of each victim. You notice is, she was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, thank you, Ima. We have a spoiler chat. If they want to go and spoil stuff in the spoiler chat that I'm not reading, the room is up in the top right. Feel free to let them know about that. But yeah, timeouts are just, yeah, go for it. And you actually know them, which is helpful, so thank you, Ima. Fake or real ones.
They were all guys?
Yeah.
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
What? Thank you, Anon, for giving Ima the sub. That's very kind of you. A little bit of love to Ima for being cool. Boy love. Great.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged Venom!
What?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
That's
going in the file.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
But there's like 8 guys. How many guys are around? You could kill this asshole. You could kill me. You could kill Mondo. Like, there's several guys here you could kill. And like, at least one of them is cute. Like, your definition cute. I honestly, like, I look over the Jack, like, the guys that she killed, I don't know her type, man. I really don't. Okay, you couldn't kill Fatso, but like you could kill pretty much everyone other than the Dribble Man.
Lowly cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere
You could kill Leon. Prior to that, him dying, you know. It's hard to kill someone once they're dead.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
Yeah, that's a solid point.
That does make some amount of sense.
It makes all of the sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
So, like, if we just make it so you don't have scissors, you won't kill anyone? Because that could work. Like, you could still hang out with us. I mean, like, we just make sure you don't have scissors. And, oh, fuck, the sewing kits. Like, she would have access to a pair of scissors. They're not the right kind of scissors, but, you know.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school.
But here it comes! Fucking before the game says it.
Don't just use
Okay, but
any
even still.
scissors. I only use my
So you're actually not going to kill anyone despite being a murderer.
wild scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Can you make
Are
them?
you sure about that?
God, I hope so. Oh, okay. Can I have them?
She's fully equipped.
Okay.
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
What? Where were you keeping those?
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you.
I'm not a cute little boy, so I'm actually fairly safe, I think.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
She keeps. Oh yeah, she does have a fairly long dress, so she could actually hide it like in like a garter. Why? Follow-up question: why does anyone use garters at this point? In this day and age, he's not cute.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah, actually no, but people did know about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat.
But who told you that information? Who knew that information? Come on, guys, get it with it. Hold on. Actually, there is one person that could have copied Genocide Jack's cases. Leon. Where are you? Wait, did I miss him? I missed him. There he is.
Here's my answer.
Big Mac, figure this out.
It's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
It's Leon again! You bastard! From beyond the grave, he's a ghost and he's killing people!
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before.
What
this all
happens if
happened.
you guess wrong there? Like, what happens if you guess a dead body? Like, I assume at some point it's gonna let me because that's the answer, but...
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Leon killed someone, Ima!
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Yeah, see, she thinks that he's adorable, so she could have murdered him. That would have been fine. It was self-defense. It wasn't self-defense, though.
What's your response?
Is that how you pronounce that word?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then
It
I
does.
must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? You should look in the locker rooms. Has there's nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room because of reason.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Oh my god, we can't share one brain cell. You guys, someone's gonna have to grow a second one so you can back me up on shit.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction to what Chris just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. Fucking hell, this game, man. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer or to a lie or contradiction in your loaded bullets, you might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. In this case, though, I will say if you don't use your flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Control-C, Control-V. Nobody understands this the first time. Okay. So I shoot it with the left bullet?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
No, it's not. You're a
The
creep.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Okay, that's not it. Wait.
Shoot!
Thank you for the 10 bits there, Greg. Very kind of you. Was a girl.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we
Hold
found the
left.
body.
What?
But
Hold
he was
left
acting
click.
Weird...
Okay.
how?
if you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's a natural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay. So I gotta take.
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the fire.
Shoot!
I don't understand how this works. I'll be honest.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the fire. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro.
Is that it? What? Did I do it right?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Right. Okay.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see.
Keep in mind who you're trying to
That's a
refute.
good
Yeah,
answer,
yeah, you're
I
right.
must admit.
Okay, I get it.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Platypus Nuggets, thank you for the 5 months of support. Welcome back, I guess. This game creeps me out for some reason. Is it the murder? Is it the boobs? Is it the... There's a lot of reasons. There's actually a lot of reasons.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like this has nothing to do with
What's
him.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is, yes.
There is. I think.
There is.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Can we learn that you're the ultimate detective now or what?
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yes.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Could you just say it and be a normal fucking human being?
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders? The evidence that proves that Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? All of it? All of it. Okay. Thank you for typing that.
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yeah.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
No, it wasn't.
That's right. It absolutely was.
No, it wasn't.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
It is, yes.
Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No! What? Yes, that's not rope! It's not rope!
Shoot!
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use my very own special... And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with some kind of rope.
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then there must be something.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No! Yes! Haha!
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
So what's pissing me off right now is I thought the red herring was that I was supposed to believe it was him, and it was actually Toko. But it took us actually getting into the investigation to find out that, like, I had red herringed myself. Like, what is that called? That is some, like, ninth dimensional stupid right there. That's, like, a different level of dumb. Underflowed my intelligence.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room.
No.
Then hung her
Not in the
up
girls'
and left a
locker
bloody
room.
Message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
I mean, that part, yes.
Is that about right?
It was about half right. He's doing it again. He's totally calm and unconcerned. He's as if he's not even involved. Wait, not involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened.
No, it's not.
So that's it, right?
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
I have to go pee.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Have we? I feel like there's a little bit of shakiness with some of y'all.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering.
Wait, no, is everyone actually on the same page? Because, like, I don't actually have to, like, try and get this one brain cell to line up and figure it out.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal
Why are you like
psychopath.
this?
What about all that bothers you?
Wait, was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean I really can just accept what said? I don't think that's it. It was the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Because it was actually in the boys' locker room.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
That's what Big Mac does.
She was found
But
dead
he's actually
in the
right
girls'
this time.
locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
I agree with that.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I mean, you could have moved her.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later. Along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yes.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
He was able to get in because he borrowed her dead card. And she used a Leon's dead card in order to get in to the boys' locker room. But then when he made a mess in there, he had to switch things so that way it didn't look so suspicious. Hey, Byakuya, did I just catch you off guard? When suddenly the story moved to the crime scene, wasn't so confident up until now. Maybe never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. No, but he realized that because he did it.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto.
Big Mac, please. I have a gang name now.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I mean, lots of things actually. That's one thing.
The proof that she
There's
was
also
killed
the
somewhere
carpet,
else
but I
is
don't think that's the right thing
poster
for now.
that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
I pay attention to titties. I think you'll find I'm a high school student, so I would.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
That's a good one too.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Lesbians?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Okay. Not relevant to the investigation at all, but you're probably right, yeah.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Awful name for a boy band, to be honest.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Gays? Maybe everyone's gay.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Actually, no. The proof that everyone's... We know not everyone's gay because the gerbil exists.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yes, it was. Where's the... There it is.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Wait, how did I show you that? Wait, actually, how did I show... How do you know that? What? What just happened? What? Like, did I have a picture? Did I show it to her, or did I just describe that, and then you were like, wait a minute! The tablets have pics. Okay, there we go. Okay. I was a little confused there for a second. That makes sense. Never mind.
Then
he dragged the rug all the way here. He had it in the fucking elevator, and he was like, guys, don't worry about this. I know what I'm doing.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
I need this. Just had it in his back pocket. It's an entire fucking carpet. I'm taking this for reasons. It's the closest thing that I have to a teddy bear right now. Please, let me just have this.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly...
I really love carpet. I love carpet so much. Carpet and I are getting married.
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Please have this right, or else this is going to be really awkward, because you're supposed to be psychic. You're supposed to be... Stay with me, my dude. Make this work. Do this for me. You got this. Is he right? Could have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Yes. Yes, actually, yes. 10% chance. Yes, that's the thing I wanted to use. Yep.
Is it really possible?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
I mean, good guess.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Yeah?
Huh? What then?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Leon's handbook!
No, that's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Wait, I don't?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's
No,
handbook?
it's only against lending someone's. It's lending, yes.
Actually, the rule states that loaning...
Why are you helping me? You're the one on trial, dumbass!
About borrowing one. In other words...
Are you
could
that
borrow
cocky?
a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Leon did it.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said.
No, that's a good try, though. That's honestly, if I wasn't paying attention, I would believe it. Everyone is on but no, not really. No, it's actually him. We know that it's him.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
Oh, I see.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It
No.
seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Oh, okay. Is that it, then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Bikuko is the one who really did it? Really? Still don't know what else I could do. What? I must be doing this wrong. I must have, no, this is wrong. Like, how are we at this point right now, and I haven't used, half the fucking evidence? What am I getting wrong? How am I at the dumbasses level? What truth bullets have I not used? The accounts, really. Yeah, the cases are super long, and we're only an hour in.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Yeah.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right?
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
Should I go take a piss? Because I kind of low-key need a pee.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that,
Wait, what's my name? Is my name Bakya? Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's Bakya. Right, I remember
why don't
that
we
name.
take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Piss break, piss break. Big Mac, go pee. Rev, no. That's the rich guy. I knew that, guys. I'm starting to realize that I'm probably more like the clairvoyant, where I'm 100% right 30% of the time. Yeah. If you aren't aware, the art contest is happening. I'm telling the people live because those of you that were, watching on After Hours already heard this. But there's an art contest going on. And if you want in, it's free to enter. There's a chance to win things. I've completely forgotten what the things are. But go to, where is the link? hope.vineshroom.net. Click on 2019 art contest and read the rules. There you go. Natalie's link in the stuff. It's actually the better link. If you click on that, that brings you straight to the rules. There's a prize for traditional art. There's a prize for digital art. And 2 random prizes given to people who enter. So even if you don't think that you're as good as the person or one of the things that has been entered, you still have a chance to win. And honestly, you need to believe in yourself a little bit more than that. Side note, random person who thought that just now. All right, anyway, I'm going to go take a piss. I'm just laser, straight. I've already used that joke before. I don't remember which stream that was. Or I thought I was going to, kill my downstairs neighbor with, a laser of piss going through my toilet into the downstairs toilet. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 minutes. BRB. Piss laser. We're back. Hello. Yeah, if you got spoilers, take them to the spoiler chat room. You can say whatever you want as far as spoilers go. Don't break any of the other rules, but you can say spoilers in that chat room. That's totally fine with me. I'm back. Leon is a homicidal maniac. Genocide Jack has nothing on Leon. You missed the mega piss. You did. I'm sorry. I should have taken the camera in there with me. Anyway, hello. Bop. What's my favorite guard regiment? Fucking none of them? Is that an option? I don't know the guard well enough. Back to this game. That's not Warhammer. Leon shot Archduke Ferdinand. Krieg gives me like low-key Nazi vibes, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like the gas mask. The aesthetic is pretty, like, the horses and the we're really sorry about being assholes thing, it's great. Yeah. Maybe Krieg, just because of the gas mask? I don't know. Why don't we take a little break? Oh, right.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
The whole Krieg aesthetic is just World War I? Okay. It's World War I, but yeah. See, but like, okay.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Thank you for trusting me.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
I need to hang out with her exclusively, not because she's gonna get murdered and will lose her abilities, but her abilities are ultimate detective. Like, that's gotta be her thing. Like, we need to learn what her thing is. So before I knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off and Kiko was in the lead. And where she took us was the locker room? Yeah.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy? Wow. Don't even try and... Okay.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Want me to check it out again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
Not you. You don't get to. You stand in the corner of shame.
No way.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No. Let Sakura do it because everyone else is a creeper, apparently.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Okay.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
Sakura is like, I want to be friends with her too. She's good.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Can you not for a sec? Thanks.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then begins to examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
She's a dude, right? Yeah, I got the whole cross-dressing thing correct. How did... Okay, hold on. How did the ultimate detective determine that? Like, what was she trying to find? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Oh, I did it.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
Oh, this case.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
I called that shit.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Okay, well, I mean, that's a admission of innocence through... Okay.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if you could really, like, whip out a picture of that and be like, here's the proof.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Like, guys, I've got some evidence right here. She just whips out a dick pic. It's like,
You waiting?
okay.
Let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
I mean,
Let's pick up from there.
trans rights, but this is not like a... This is a thing. Like, you can... Chihiro was a dude who liked wearing dresses. That's not the same thing as being trans. Right?
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. I thought it never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Why are you letting this happen?
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was
Monokuma says
killed in the
trans
boys'
rights, I
locker room,
guess.
and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the
guess?
killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
I mean, because we all... Yeah, actually, why the fuck would you do that? Wouldn't it be better to leave it in the boys? And then we're like, what? And then he gives the revelation and then like... Yeah, actually, what the fuck is happening?
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather
Yeah, like,
odd.
if Cheerios was a dude and was murdered, then Genocide Jack would kill him because he was a cute boy and therefore exactly her type. Am I getting this right?
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now
Jill didn't know.
everything
That
has been
doesn't.
connected.
If you're trying to frame
All the
Jill, why would
mysteries
you
have
move the
finally
body? I
become
guess.
clear.
I guess because he didn't know. But he did know about the murder thing. What the fuck?
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
No, we've been thinking that for like the
This
past
has become
hour. This
very
isn't just happened.
interesting Indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
I'm starting to doubt that because I feel like I red herringed myself twice. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
I mean, he could just be an asshole.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
I just figured this game was like that.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Yeah, I know. That seemed a little suspect. That's why I thought it was a red herring.
At least,
But it
that's how I
was,
see it.
so it was like a triple cross.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
How would he have figured that out? What?
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit.
I mean, you would say that if you were.
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Wait, out of respect, what the fuck is happening?
Are you fucking with us right now?
Thank you, Mondo.
No, I am not effing with you right now.
You can say fuck!
I'm telling you the truth.
This is an M-rated game. You can say the fuck word. Someone died. We had to go investigate a dude's penis as part of this trial. You can say the fuck word.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important.
No, actually, it's super important. Like, else you're going to die. Here's the deal. Regardless if you did or did not, right now it looks really suspect that it's you. So if you did do it, then we're going to vote that it's you, which case you die. But if you didn't do it, we're going to vote it's you, and then in which case you're going to die. So you should tell us why the fuck you did that weird thing.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Okay.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
No, he doesn't have a mind at all.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway,
Yeah, let's
discuss
change
this
the
all as a
subject
group
entirely.
One more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Yes, Thank you, honey. Yes, you've got it. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Can you explain why the fuck you did the weird thing? But if you didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? So, like... Okay, so it's not Genocide Jack / Jill. But... Oh, fuck, maybe it's... What's her name? What if it's what's her name? Not Genocide Jack, but the other personality. I mean, I assume that I'm actually supposed to believe that this is true. Leon is still a viable option. It's Leon. You're right. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder, which means the killer is a guy?
I got it!
You need a boy's handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook was apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. Still not enough. We need to find more clues. Okay. God, I like all of the dudes except for the fascists. So...
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
We need to counter who someone's saying something wrong.
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Oh, yeah, we could kill...
Yeah.
We could...
All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Why would I say that?
All over.
It's like intrusive
You wanna know
thoughts.
who
That's what
saw
the
the victim?
pink letters are.
The killer. And only the killer.
That's wrong? Why are you lying, dude? Is it you? What?
I
Why?
believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, that's why he didn't want to fucking hang out in the workout with the two girls, the two people who are into exercise that are left alive are both girls. When, for some reason, he did not want to be outed as being a dude, so he chose not to hang out with them, which is why he didn't... What?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Big Mac, please.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
No, they just don't have a brain cell between them, so they just make ugly noises because that's all they can process, but okay.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assumed, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Yeah, that's a good point. We didn't.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Who's on cleaning duty?
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm in kind of a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
That sounds right.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Because he couldn't get into the women's locker room.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Oh boy, I'm confused.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Right.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
Can you turn off the weird whatever the fuck is going on in your mind for just a sec? Just whip. Bring it down a level.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Can you just do this for us? Clearly you know what's up.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Can we not talk about shit we don't know?
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
fingerprints
It's
from.
the fact that it's a tracksuit that's important here.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Can you just say... I know we wouldn't have a game, but can I be them instead?
But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Okay, it was a blue one then.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Like, I don't like how she's like, listen, like, I'm the ultimate detective. I solved this mystery the second we knew someone was dead. In fact, I know who everyone is, what's gonna happen. But like, and my life is on the line, hoping that Big Mac is gonna figure this one out. But somehow, she's okay with the fact that she's literally putting, she's gathered all the brains, and she's taken them for herself. She's hoarding them. She's a brain hoarder, and she wants to die. She's a suicidal brain hoarder. Just Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clue about the killer? Somehow it seems really hard to believe.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Right?
He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Okay.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Sure.
My tracksuit is black.
Okay.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Okay.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
How would I know
From
this?
the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked it matched the one the culprit.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit
Wait.
as him?
No, Mondo, no!
My tracksuit is black.
God damn it, Mondo!
Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was. He was on his way. So next we, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the
I
one
like
the culprit
Mondo,
was wearing.
though.
So,
Oh, fuck.
what
We
you're
gotta keep the
saying
rich
is,
asshole, but
the
Mondo
killer was
gets to
wearing the
stay?
same blue tracksuit as him.
No, it's wrong.
She never mentioned the color.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago,
And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Where you just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then...
Wait, how did
Mondo,
she
how
know?
do you
Wait,
know
hold
what
the
color
fuck.
Chihiro's
How did the
tracksuit
ultimate
was?
detective know this?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, because they were destroyed, dumbass.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed
How did you
of
know
at the
this
time we began
information?
our investigation.
Kikyo? What?
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
When?
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Why are you telling us this now, man?
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And then, like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Mondo, no. I like
It would
you.
appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big
Oh,
plot,
she
wasn't
didn't
it?
know. Oh. Oh, you're playing. You smart. Thank you for the 2 years of support, 35 Smet.
Your true intention.
Holy fuck, that's a
was to
long-ass
draw a
time.
slip of the tongue from the culprit.
What if that wasn't the thing? What if that wasn't the identifying trait? What if the... I guess the murderer would have had to have known that and wanted to cover that up, but... Okay.
That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
Oh, that's good.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
He's actually to your... He's right next to you. You could just turn your finger slightly. You can see him. He's right there. You can point at him. It's fine.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Nope. This is
There
awkward.
was a certain turning point that tipped me
Oh,
off.
I was hitting the wrong button. I thought she was just like, you stupid fuck.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and
Is this
women
a translation thing?
different. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
This is a translation thing. Right? Yeah. But like, dude is like gender neutral, just so you know.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Mondo, was it really you?
Yes.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
See, that I feel like is not like, I mean... Like, I call people dudes. Regardless. Unless if they specifically go, hey, that's an issue. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's how he uses it that's specific, and I realize that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Okay.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
I don't like this.
He would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's a true accusation, though.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
This is what he says when he's jerking it onto his anime figurines.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah, even if it's irrelevant, at least we can go, yeah, you're a fucking dumbass. We already agree with that. We think about that. We know this.
If you really insist.
But it's
then,
not.
Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found it on the ground, and it must belong to... It's mine.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Yeah, that would be a thing you'd have to do.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Mine.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
So how about everyone pulls out theirs? We know which ones are broken. We know which ones that aren't broken. So if everyone's got theirs, then we know that it's Chihiro's. Yeah?
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
They're not. There's a very specific way you can break them, but we haven't been told what that is.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
What about the tamper rate?
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Didn't you say if we try and open them that they'll break?
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Hacking it? Right.
Shoot!
That's okay. You're a child. Oh, okay.
Shoot!
Shoot! Okay, so I didn't do great. Hitting its weak points? You said it was shockproof.
Before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Did he?
Yeah! You remember that?
I didn't.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
Yeah, that's important.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very...
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbook?
Well, it's how Mondo got away with this murder, so...
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
We will.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Wait, wouldn't theirs would have broken in the hot room, the spa?
I flippin' knew it! is I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Why didn't they break when they were being manly men?
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air
Taco is
around your
naked,
skin.
but
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried.
the fascist guy was naked. That's true.
That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Is that the takeaway here?
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway. if
Yeah,
you found the
anyway,
victim's
not
handbook
that
in the
anymore.
sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Because he did the
But
thing.
how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
But his is broken as well.
What if they found out by accident?
They did find out it by accident because they did the manly man thing.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's
Leon.
handbook, they knew they had an easy...
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Exactly, Mondo.
I don't know of anyone who took their
I thought that was a
handbook into
fun
the
time,
sauna.
happy thing, and it was a sad time murder thing.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into this...
No. It had to be the one who wore all their clothes in the sauna. It was Mondo. We know this. Leon! There you are. Hi.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
There's a flashing on the top left of the screen. I don't see that. I'm sorry. Is anyone else getting the flashing line? There should be like 2 skinny black bars on either side, but that's just because of the resolution. No one else is getting that? You see it? It's barely visible. What the fuck are you guys seeing? What? Oh my god, yeah, it is there. I have no... Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. It's a good eye. Like, it's not in the game. I'm gonna try and get rid of it. Give me like 5 seconds. I don't know if I can get rid of that. That's something to do with the capture. I have no idea what's causing that. It's moving in... Yeah. I have no idea what's causing that. The lion is Leon! I can't... See, that's what I'm saying, though. I don't see it on the game itself. Like, it's in the capture, but not the... Lion! It's hardly noticeable. I'm sorry. All the same.
Why do you keep accusing him?
Because it's true, unfortunately.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember?
That's a PC port of the game problem. I don't see it on my, like, on the game itself, just on the capture. It's very slight.
And for the contest,
On mobile, I don't know
just
if
so
you'd have the
happened
pixel
keep
quality
his
to
school
see it.
uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
I don't know what you would do with that information. Let's get rid of a few. Actually, you know what? Did that fix it? It might have. We'll try that. That should be the fix. Alright. Good night, Ima. You have a good sleep. Thank you for moderating the chat.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I know, I'm with you here, man. I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt. You still see it? Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do. Oh, fuck. How do I change? Broken ebook, Chihiro's ebook, card reader.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Show it to us then.
No, that's wrong.
Show it to us then.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, Leon's isn't broken. It's Mondo's. What the fuck, game? That's what it is.
That was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all,
It was Leon all the
Mondo
time.
said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is
Fucking
actually
Leon.
Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulations?
But
that
it's not
says
alone
learning after
because he
handbook is
has it. He
prohibited?
took it off a corpse, essentially.
Here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if
Okay,
they're
that's
dead,
that's
they're
another
not
way
a
of looking at
student.
it, I guess.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
We gotta kill Leon again.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
It was also not. Leon didn't loan it to him. He's dead.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
Sad bro
and we'll all
time.
see if I was right or wrong.
All right. All right. These are the things I've got. Okay, why the fuck did you do this, though? Like, that still needs to be explained because it's fucking weird. Oh, door. Alright, I should probably read this. Alright. So... There's... oh, right. There's more things. Alright. Then... We should probably get the other ones back. Hold on. Because I'm not so sure about that now, because I remember there's other ones. He's just an asshole for no reason. Alright, I don't... No, wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, why did you do this? That's that. That one's a red herring. That one's not real. I hate this part. This part I feel like I get wrong just because I can't read manga. That, and then... Because why would it show the same drawing twice? That's weird. Oh, I can... Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. So I can just click on them and that helps. Thank you. That's helpful without cheating. That you need in order to get in. Right. It's the card. Wait, why is that an option now? Did I just miss it? Oh, this makes it so much easier. Can I read those somehow? The murder took place okay, blood splattered onto something, and it was this. Yeah, no, that was bullshit that it didn't explain. Did it explain that at all, ever? Or was I just dumb? Switched around the carpet as well as something else. Which locker room did he move to? Oh, no, hold on. I forget which color is supposed to represent what. Okay. I still don't know why he did that. Took something and switched it. What was that Bakia brought to the murder scene? Fucking why did you do this? Where did the killer go after they were done? To the why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Hold on. Did I? What happened to it? It broke.
Here's exactly
okay,
what
I don't think I got this right.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Okay, I got it.
That something was a blue tracksuit.
Being able to check them like that makes it so much easier. Because it's like, what are you trying to get me to show you, game?
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Because they're a boy.
Because she was really a he.
Right.
Which is why he was able to use his own.
I did it last time? I did the
boys'
checking
locker
last time?
room.
Surely not.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Right.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Yeah, how did...
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Yeah, why though? Why would you... What the fuck is wrong with you?
After stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Because he's an asshole? Why?
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly
But the
message
blood
there
would
at
have
the scene of the
coagulated by
crime.
that point. He must have walked in on that, like... Wait, how did he get into... How did he get into women's... What the fuck? No. How the fuck did he get into the women's locker? What? What? Why did he go into the women's locker room? Yeah, why did he go in there? He grabbed, but why though? I know that there are two that he could do it, but why the fuck did he do it?
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And
Oh, the
around
door was
same
left
time
open?
that
Okay.
Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna... And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Oh, I don't like that it's Mondo. I like him. He's like my favorite, sorta, low-key.
Wait. No. This can't be
I mean,
right.
we didn't really change anything. We just said the exact same thing again. I don't know why you're like, what?
Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Doesn't this get harder the more people that die? The more people that are dead, the more likely we are to, like, not know who it is. Like, it limits the number of people who could have done it, but it limits the number of people who would know. Like, what happens once we get down to 2 people? It's like, So someone killed so-and-so, and it wasn't me. So it's you. That's my detective work, actually. You did it. Okay. The evidence that Mondo is the killer that he already revealed himself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. New element has been added. Yes, I would like to learn the new thing. Is it literally just like can you chill with the tongue? Fever time and nega time. During bullet battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tip will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. You can push... Oh, okay. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out. To make sure you use it at the... Okay. It would be fair if you only got access to a special time, right? So we prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. If your opponent activates nega time during a bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher for you to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fear the time at this point... No, never mind. Nothing like that would happen. You don't know what I'm... yeah. Surprisingly, if the action is set to gentle, your opponent won't use it. So good luck, have fun. Yeah, it's a rhythm game as well. Because reasons.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
I forgot how this works, so I'm just doing right click, left click, and hoping that works. Doesn't seem to be punishing me yet.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Game?
This should prove it.
If my thinking so far is right,
I was trying to click, it just didn't work.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Wow, okay. Well, there you go. Is that really an A? I don't feel like I deserved an A for this. Is it really? I don't feel like I deserved an A for that one. On the other one, I felt like I deserved like an S rank if it was possible. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen for those of you on After Hours. I'm gonna cut it before it does the execution, and that'll be its own separate thing. What do you have to do to get an S rank? Is that a thing? I think we discussed this last time. Yay. Now I'm sad.
Bro, what are you saying?
I didn't do basic bitch difficulty. I did normal. A is max.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
I mean, can you show us the thing just that way? I mean, whatever.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for!
Elmo must
Grab
kill!
your lever and give it! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Elmo, what's blood? I swear to God, if it's corn. Yeah, I guess we'll never ride hogs with Mondo. Oh, it looks like you got that right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro was Mondo. Oh.
Unbelievable.
In case if you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're trending very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You should be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he could kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why'd you do it?
Now then.
Now, it looks like Mondo has taken a vow of silence, so let me explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the what? Fucking game. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Cheerios. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember. He couldn't overcome his weakness. Only the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and farther into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a young petite girl. He had chosen that as his way out. I see. Now nobody will be able to say anything about it, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex he had already taken root deep inside of him was not so easily weeded out. Turned out that shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
Weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is the survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which would be that he's a boy. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which was more than I was willing to divulge. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro was actually a boy.
Hey,
There was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. And if that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him. Oh my god. Mondo's still a good boy. Everyone figured out thrust into a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry. But...
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
Going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough that when someone says, even though you're a boy, it'll be okay. I'll be better. And with that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He had prepared and to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to ask the person but he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help him there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. It sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that he could confide in Mondo. His honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was a very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help him give some courage. So when he went to ask Mondo to help him become strong, that was his aspiration. He only And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise that he had made to Chihiro. Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he had already done? No, it was to cover up the fact that we weren't meant to find out that he was a boy.
Certainly.
It could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men that he had made Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew that he had been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that had started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro secretly by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he had made to Chihiro, who he had also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, the guys trust each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what I did, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something that he didn't want to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Then while we're on the subject, why don't I just tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, made all of the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother, Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo even got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one that Mondo could trust or respect. In order to make sure he'd measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him on everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother put together a local motorcycle gang. But before anyone knew it, he had grown to the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peachy and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw at Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his own bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that's gonna do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why
I just
gotta get stronger than Daya. Once, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. On the night of his brother's retirement. They retire? You retire as a biker gang? What? Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, a strategy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead, reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, "10 out of 10 reading, yeah." Laying in his kid brother's arms, the oldest brother delivered his final words. "My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry." Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. "Kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause the team, you and me, put it together. It's a promise between men." he decided to hide the truth from what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together, he kept a promise to his brother. He could never to admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who had bested his big brother. Decade. Yep, I'm going with Decade. Yeah, I know. Dio was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. Oh man, that fucking sucks. He decided to lead the team. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then when the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, at that point, it was clear that I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. Didn't really kill him, it's just his brother saved him from dying and it was his fault. Seems, okay. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt that I had been carrying around, would have been for nothing. And that's for why. Why? Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a fuzzy uneasiness. I just kind of started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why are you telling me now this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you kept that secret all the time, right? If anyone had found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife to my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I had to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had strength to face his own weakness and try to overcome it. It's the kind of strength that I had never had. I was just so jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside of my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I just really admire you. Admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you.
Son of a bitch.
And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground.
I
killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness that lived in his heart and turned him cold-blooded. Damn it. God, yeah, everything about this trial sucks ass. If you want my hot take, everything about this sucks. You know? Like, I hate exactly this moment and every moment that happened before it. It made me look dumb. It made fun of people. It made Mondo look bad. Yeah, I hate this trial. This trial sucks. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living being in cold blood. Blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say it again. I dare you.
Yep.
I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbed the peace must be punished. Punished. Hold on. Now I've prepared a very special punch. Oh. Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No!
Let's give it everything we
That wasn't me reading, that was just actually me feeling that. Alright, so yeah, it'll get cut, just so you know, on After Hours. There's an iCard. You should be able to click it. It's also, the end card should bring it to you. But the iCard at the beginning of every episode also will take you to the playlist, so you don't actually have to try and figure this out. If you're watching in the playlist, you'll be fine. Otherwise, the end card will do it for you.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh, what the fuck? But he's on the rubber wheels, so as long as he doesn't fall off, he's fine, right? Wait, how did he die? Wait, what? That's fucked up. Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. I can't believe it's butter. Another murderer, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again, but of course he had to. What a disappointment. Is this the end of the game? Why the fuck are you weird? You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? Of course I do, because the game is of life and death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say for you. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of the way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. What? God, someone kill him. I'll let you go free. Just kill this asshole. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
You ignored the nighttime rule, too. The rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late. I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. Spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he had gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean he actually witnessed the murder? He's such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that... I mean, like, to be fair, he made the game more interesting, but he's an asshole. TRNB, thank you for 16 months of support. I mean, what a waste of time to have our answers revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. Thought it would liven things up. You did that all to liven things up? So after hearing about the genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene?
What?
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it had reached that point. Of course. Turned to me and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become the Blackened, I will know who I will have to watch out for. I wonder who gets murdered by him.
Correct.
That was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, right? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this is punishment. This is despair. It's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean? 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 Mean.
What the heck?
Good grief, I don't understand why you pick apart every stupid little thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
Noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Just let me say this. After I have achieved the complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of my family, for which victory is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
So
up.
cool. You're like the main character of a video game or something. No trash mouth for you. You are... I swear, whatever it takes, I'll kill you. Tipper sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma laughter peeled across the courtroom, and a curtain closed the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew it wasn't the end. The killing game could still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us still left alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more future than us. All our courage, all our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any
girl?
stopping it.
Are you telling the story in the
Fear and
past?
despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part
It's
of
Leon.
the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right?
What?
Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Oh, this is like a Saul situation where he's like one of them. There's something I'd like to ask
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, my. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Demonic denied. Fucking hell. Doesn't leave a lot of people. I think that's what we're gonna call the stream as well. Well, I mean, like, oof. I don't want that. Yeah, it was a 3-hour case. I think in the future, that's what I'm gonna do. Is like before I get into, I'm actually gonna like just quit right here. Before I get into any of the trials, I'm gonna stop, and that way I've got like a full stream of just doing the trial. Because if I had to do the trial and do the bit before it, it would have been real rough. It would have been like 1 hour. It'd been 2 hours of this, and then 3 hours of the court case. It's gonna be brutal. So let me check the art real quick. Last time I streamed, the art glitched out, so you might not have seen it, but there was some real good art. Some good moments here. Probably best if I don't run my hands all over a dead girl's body. Be sure to take time to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time. A picture of a big boob supermodel, but don't you think that's kind of strange? And since Chihiro was a girl and not the adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her. Okay, that one didn't work as much. Yeah, that one didn't work in retrospect, but the other ones did. All right, anyway, I'm going to check and make sure there's art, and I'm going to show you fucking hell, the art. All right, let me show you all of the art, including some of the art I showed you last stream, if you watch everything I do, and that way we can make sure that it is shown. Today's Chrono game, by the way, is Monster Hunter World. I have no idea if that's a good one or not. I'm not a huge fan of the Monster Hunter series, so, you know, there's that. But it's 42% off. So there you go. Anyway, let's check the art. I'm going to start off with the two that we missed last time. There we go. So if you haven't been watching my Sims 4 playthrough, it's fucking great. We got this guy randomly. Windez did the art, and it's I was trying to make like all my characters from Sims 2, and someone this man was made. And we just decided to make him a total like Chad. Then we have this other one from Windez. We have the anime. So I made a house, and it's like the Golden Girls, but they're all like anime waifu tropes, and the one oblivious main character. So you have like the tsundere and the yandere and the whatever the cheery one is supposed to be called, and then we got the 10,000-year-old dragon, and they've all aged by like 80 years. So the 10,000-year-old dragon that's like normally would look like a little girl is now like just an adult. And it's not as weird. But anyway, after all of that, there's also a weird person called Grim Lin who lives under the floorboards playing his Hello Kitty guitar and doing art. He is not acknowledged by the rest of the family. In fact, they don't know of his existence. He just lives under the stairs, under the floorboards, playing a Hello Kitty guitar and drawing pictures. It's great. It's a really good stream. You should watch it. And then we've got this one from today from Just a Little Jinxed. I'm not reading this. But it says the stained carpet. I'll read that bit. It's good. It's very good. Thank you. Just like the idea of him dragging around the carpet because he loves it so much. Just casually carries it onto the fucking... It's good. This is a good stream. Like, I really can't get into how much I'm fucking enjoying just, like, doing this whole stream. He's gonna keep it with him even on other streams or on other episodes, other bits. He just carries it like Kara. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a really good time, and yeah, that's where I'll end it today. Thank you for watching. Check out the other things as they appear on screen right about now if you're watching on After Hours, or just stay tuned to the fucking playlist. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're watching live. Probably Minecraft with Mike, unless if something happens, which it probably won't. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bro.